Good afternoon. My name is Will Cayeton, live here at the Holler Broadcasting Studio in the Great Hazard, Kentucky, December 16th, 2019, and I'm joined by some special guests. And to my left, the camera's right, Mr. Charles Boggs, HoriZen, KRCC. He's going to share with us all the great things they're doing there momentarily. And to his left is Jacob Stratton, our Chief Digital Engineer here at the Holler. And to his left, we have Alex Smith, who is another one of our engineers. And we have wanted to get together with Charles and his team for some time now. And on this rainy monsoon day, my goodness, my dress shoes weigh about 5 pounds each from slopping through the water, but we wanted to have a little meet and greet and share a little bit about what we do. And so, Alex, start us off about the good time we've had here so far this afternoon.
Well, we've had the HoriZen Media, right?
Yes.
Okay. We've had the HoriZen Media team here, and we've kind of just shown them around our VR lab. So we've shown them our motion capture studio, sort of our video production studio, and kind of what we do when we bring students in and show them how to work all these different technologies. So it's been great.
Okay, Jacob?
Yeah, we're pretty much just showing off all our toys.
Oh, yeah, and they're awesome, remarkable toys. Exciting to see.
Oh yeah.
So, and after we share with our audience through this video vignette, there will be more time for some meet and greet, because there's all kinds of stuff that we've not got to look at and talk about today. But let's move to you and your team and the great work that you're doing in the region, Mr. Boggs. First, talk to us a little bit about who you are, where you're from, a little bit about your story, your journey, your experiences that landed you as the chief at HoriZen KRCC.
Yes, I'm the Chief Information Officer at HoriZen in Kentucky River Community Care. I'm primarily an artist.
Mm-hmm.
So I have a degree, I have a Master of Fine Arts degree, but I've been interested in technology for a long time. So I'm an earlier adopter of many things. So if that's the case, you always look for what's new. And I've seen a lot of awesome new things here. But we started a marketing company within Kentucky River Community Care. There are primarily 14 community mental health centers in Kentucky, KRCC being one of those. And we're the only ones that have an internal media department.
That's interesting to know.
Yeah, and so we started out as a work program for clients of KRCC, and we've grown from that. But we are an award-winning marketing group. We specialize in ideas and video production primarily, but we do a little bit of everything, kind of like you all do here.
Wow.
So we are wrapping up right now on a 12-episode prevention campaign that we've worked with the state and prevention centers in Kentucky. Mm-hmm. It'll be primarily broadcast in the school system. Mm-hmm. Each episode's about 20 minutes long, and there's 12 of them. And the goal is to model good behavior, appropriate behavior, if you're seeking help and if you're addicted to drugs, or help children through that process.
Wow, that's very powerful.
Yeah. There'll be a curriculum that corresponds with the video that will be used in the school system.
And the school systems that you serve, because I know you have a service region, and the service region is not necessarily exactly the same service region as KVEC.
Right.
So, the counties that you serve?
We serve, well, we started out with 8 counties. It's probably moved into 12 counties now. But the Kentucky River region primarily.
So Letcher and Perry.
That's right. Leslie and Knott.
Okay.
Breathitt, Owsley, Wolf.
Okay. Very good. Very good. Wow, that is super powerful. Can you elaborate a little bit more about this 12-episode piece of work that's coming out, that you all have been working out, that's going to be in the schools? So you've been working with school leaders to share this information?
Yes, and with the state, with the state prevention folks. We've networked with them. They're They've contracted us to provide this
I
service.
see.
So we've written the script, hired the actors and actresses,
Oh my goodness.
and filmed in location, partly in Hazard, mostly in Breathitt County, with local folks. Charles Schaus was the writer, director, Hurley Wooten, production manager. I'm a producer. We've done the editing in-house.
My
Yeah,
goodness.
it's a big project. It's basically shooting 3 movies.
Wow.
So
And it will be launched when?
early spring.
Early spring?
Yeah, it's called The Pact, P-A-C-T.
And that acronym stands for?
Nothing.
Okay.
Yeah. Now it may in the curriculum. The state partners are writing the curriculum that will be used in the school
Okay.
in conjunction with the video. It's an engaging, captivating show that we've shown it to several teens, and they just can't wait for the next episode to come out. So.
Yeah, we need to get a little more information from the schools about how they're going to utilize that in their curriculum. That's fascinating.
Yeah. But with the state prevention partners, we've walked, step by step through this whole process.
I'm so glad you shared that. And I may have missed it because I was so excited about what you were sharing. The launch date is what,
Early
Charles?
spring.
Early spring. Okay.
Yeah, we're wrapping up probably today on the final edits before color grading and before sound. I think we're going to have a viewing party tomorrow to see if there's any other changes we need to make before we send it for color grading and audio work.
So you've probably worked on this for a number of months then.
Yes.
Okay.
Mhm.
Wow.
Definitely.
We applaud you.
Oh, well, thank you. We're
Yeah, amazing.
we're so
Much needed too.
excited to use our creative abilities for good
Mm-hmm.
to help our communities. That's when we feel the most proud.
Sure.
So, prior to this project, you've got all kinds of stuff going on. Because I've done a little meet and greet down at HoriZen, KRCC, in downtown Hazard, and I was amazed. Talk a little bit more, if you will, about some of the other projects that you've worked on in the recent past that have had a positive impact on our greater community.
Certainly. We've done a few documentaries. One of our recent documentaries was Never Me, the Debbie Terry story, and it follows a woman's journey through her addiction. It's a 40-year journey, and it's a docudrama, so she talks a bit, but we flash back to the parts of her life and how she was able to move from addiction to recovery. And the message of that is, I did it, you can do it too. And following her character, you follow her arc, and as she goes through addiction to recovery, you also get the sense that you are able to go through recovery yourself. You have that hero's journey.
That's amazing.
Yeah, we've been able to show that throughout Kentucky and KET, and we take it to centers. Addiction centers throughout Kentucky.
I see. I know that you also do some work on the lighter side.
Yes.
So share. Some everything you do is great, but there's some soft stuff that you do too, and
certainly we do events also, really events marketing and imagination. That's how we.
Oh, cool.
So
Love
oftentimes we'll have partners come and say, well, we don't know if you can do this, but we would like to do such and such. Can you help us do that? And oftentimes we will partner with people to do that. One of the events we've done are the Halloween haunted jail events. So last year we created a number of movable dinosaurs, quasi-animatronic, and we house them in the jail for people to pay and to get scared, because not everybody's waiting for dinosaurs to jump out and scare them. So it was a totally different take on Halloween, but it was enormously entertaining. The one dinosaur is 15 foot long.
I remember it.
Yeah, okay, good.
Because you actually went to
Yeah,
it,
I did.
didn't you?
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
great.
Yeah,
Yeah,
by
yeah.
the way, the Holler engineers were really excited about you and your team coming here.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
we're
to
so
visit.
excited to.
So,
Yeah, I signed up to the Holler several years ago. I was to the newsletter and
Mhm.
I met Bruce Parsons
mhm.
several years ago, and I thought, wow, what an amazing idea. So I've watched the journey of the Holler grow, and so I'm so glad to be here today to see where you all are now.
Yeah,
It's great
thank
to
you,
have
and
in this area.
We'll adjourn here momentarily and continue the meet and greet.
Yeah.
Gentlemen, anything to add? Any questions for Mr. Boggs? We pretty much covered the watershed. Nice vignette to share with our collective audiences, and we're already finding some compatibility with the work that we do, because our work here at KVEC is very holistic.
Yes.
So it makes sense for us to cultivate our relationship with you. So thank you so much.
Oh
for being
no,
willing to come in
I'm
this
very glad to come.
rainstorm.
And if there's a way we can partner, we would love to do that,
That's
because
great.
through those partnerships, I know that we get stronger
Absolutely.
together. That's good.
Thank you so much,
No, thank you.
Mr. Boggs, for the privilege of being here. And if there's nothing else to add, we will holler at you later.